So now the final talk of the session. Sorry, before the break.
So hello everyone. So I'm Gwenella Beye, and I'm part of the control team of Soleil, and I will be doing this talk on behalf of the Information System Strategy Direction. So at Soleil, we have an initiative to roll out a sample lifecycle management application and an experimental data catalog. And it was the occasion to introduce IT architecture activity at Soleil. So a few words about what we are doing at Soleil. So we are a French installation near Paris. We have 29 beamlines in operation. We are open to users since 2008. And we have a wide range of beamlines from far infrared to hard X-rays. We have a bit smaller storage rings than ESRF. And for the staff, we are 450 staff members and around 40 people for computing and electronics. So now we are working for the upgrade of Soleil. We will have a new machine called Soleil 2. We'll revamp a lot of things. We'll have a new booster, a new storage ring. We'll decrease the size of the beam drastically, and also the emittance. And all the beam lines will be upgraded progressively. So right now we are at the end of the TDR phase, and we'll have a dark period to reinstall everything at the end of 2028. And this period will last for 18 months. So concerning the IT, we have a specific program in the TDR. We have more than 40 people involved from all divisions of Soleil, and we have more than 30 work groups or projects. So this presentation highlights the collaboration between 3 of them. There is one project about sample lifecycle management, one about experimental data catalog, and one about IT architecture, the one that I'm leading. So the situation we are facing at Soleil right now is that we have built an information system along all the history of Soleil, which is now more than 20, a little bit more than 20 years. So we have ended up now with a very heterogeneous solution and few interconnections. And for the future, we want to have more cross-functional processes and digital everywhere. So to try to tackle this issue, we have an IT architecture initiative with 3 work streams. The first one is to set up an architecture committee. The second one is to install a technical platform for data exchange, and then rolling out a concrete use case for sample lifecycle and data catalog. And we hope at the end that we will avoid the spaghetti plate effect that we have today at Soleil. So concerning the architecture committee, we have started one 1 year ago. It is led by Soleil IT Strategy Director, and it includes 1 person per IT team. So the first objective of this committee is to provide a set of architectural principles, for example, around performance, interoperability, security, and it's meant to be a common consensus, a design guide, and it should be applied proactively by project. And it's not meant to be set in stone, and it can be evolving. And the second objective of this committee is to foster and review project architecture, so mainly for new project or major refactoring. And what we try to install is a dialogue between architect, project manager, and experts. And the final objective is to validate the application of the principle or agree on temporary derogation if we have an issue and it is impossible to apply the principle. So the second work stream of the project is to provide a technical platform called Plus to exchange data between applications. It is based on two complementary solutions. The first one is an API manager. It provides a catalog of web API for REST API, SOAP, GraphQL, and it controls the API usage by hiding, for example, security, quota, but also tracking all API calls. And the second tool we are installing at Soleil is Apache Kafka. So it's highly scalable, it's highly available, and have high throughput. It's also a decoupling between producer and consumer. It provides a schema registry to store all the versions of the schema of the data. It allows also data transformation, and it has a large existing number of connectors, for example, to connect to famous databases. So today we have deployed the API manager in operation for one use case. We have interconnected our Jira issue tracker on our CMMS tool with it. And Apache Kafka is used in a dev environment, and we will shortly deploy it in a production environment with a 3-node cluster on Docker and with the monitoring with Prometheus and Grafana. So now the use case we'll be working on. The first is to build a new solution from scratch for sample lifecycle management. So at Soleil, we have no generic solution. We have only ISPyB, which is used only for MX Beamline on AutoBIOS Beamlines. And this application demands many interconnections, so we started to design an architecture based on Plus. And the objective of the project was to develop an MVP of a web application. So an MVP is a minimum viable product. It contains minimal functionality, but it's fully operational. And the user, we made the specifications with the user, and it states that this application should centralize, organize the sample information, and make them available for the rest of the information system of Soleil. It includes sample unique identification, tracking of geographical location, and all transformation and measure performed on the sample, and all pertinent sample information that are stored in the e-logbook. So before starting the development of the application, we did some wireframe mock-up and many exchange and demos for users' feedback. And this is an example of the screen to create a sample in this application. And then we have developed the real front end. So the MVP is now finished. And it is based on Postgres databases, REST API in Java. The front end is in React. And there is a connection to Keycloak for authorization and authentication. And the interconnection with Plus comprise Kafka for getting data from my digital user office called Sunset. And we use also the API manager to expose sample data on control systems. Concerning the data catalog, so Soleil, as every other institute, has to provide public access to experimental data. So we have to provide a data catalog. There is a team at Soleil which is currently working on deploying Cycat. And they will be starting with a few beamlines with basic functionalities. And they rely on Plus to exchange data with the rest of the information system. And they are very similarly to the sample application. So the Cycat project will use Plus and Kafka for getting proposals from the digital user office and for the ingestion of acquisition metadata for Beamline control system. So the rolling out of these two applications is actually quite challenging because it demands a lot of coordination. This application asks for many prerequisites. So we have many projects going at Soleil involving a lot of people and many meetings. For example, at Soleil, we don't have yet a central identity and access management service. So they started recently this project to deploy a Keycloak at Soleil. and we have to interact a lot with them to define precisely the authorization schema that we need for these two applications. We have also worked a lot with digital user office team to set up the interconnection with Kafka, because the data model inside this application is quite complex, and to extract the correct message was quite a challenge. So today, not everything is finished, but we hope that we will deploy these two applications at the beginning of next year at Soleil on a few beamlines. So the lesson we learned in this project is that using an MVP approach for the sample lifecycle application has been very efficient. It's a simple framework that allows a close collaboration between IT and end user. It allows also us to start the development even if the need were not fully clear. And we have faced also some many initial issues, but the following project will benefit from it. And for example, there was no Soleil Central identity and access management service available. We have several directories at Soleil, LDAP, Active Directory. And we have the challenge of also tackling new technology. So an important point is that we have to combine organizational and technical approach is mandatory for information system consistency. And for the future step for the project at Soleil, we have to implement new interconnection upon Plus. There is a few projects already in the backlog. We are currently evaluating a future e-logbook for Soleil. We have a project to develop a dedicated digital user office for industrial users. And we have also some demands for data exchange for Soleil 2 on accelerator testing benches. And we'll also have to ramp up the architecture committee by advertising architecture practices among all Soleil team and refining the basic principle, architecture principle we have set for now. And finally, I would like to acknowledge all the people who have been working with me on this project. So there are many people at Soleil, but we've got also a big help from a small French company, Emoxa. They are specialized in architecture, API management, and Apache Kafka. And that's it.
Thank you. We have a time for a couple of questions. No? No.
How can you tell that you're burning the side of the pyramid evenly as opposed to drowning in the bottom? That seems like a hard thing to balance.
You're talking about this one?
Yes.
Because, for example, we for the functionality, we didn't do the interconnection with the e-logbook. It was out of the scope of the MVP. And for usability and reliability, we'll still have to deploy it on Beamline to validate that. Mm-hmm. And for UX and design, we spend a lot of time, as I showed, with wireframing and also mockups in Figma.
That's a really helpful framing. Thanks.
Wondering how you're going to encourage users to enter sample information. Will you make it obligatory? I mean, will it be imposed, or will it'll be by choice?
I don't. At the beginning of the question.
Yeah. How will you encourage the users to put in the sample information?
No, it will not be mandatory. We have to advertise to the user to what is a good practices, but we could not force people to apply the architecture principle. It should be proactive. Yeah.
So thank you. Let's thank all the speakers from this session again.
One comment, we're going to, there was a small bug in the photo yesterday, so we're going to make a second attempt, but in the coffee area. So just go to the coffee area and look up towards the first floor, and someone will take a picture.
That must be why they're doing it. The bug was just because I